this month should have been the South Wight ASD support group, but due to unfortunate circumstances, this group could not go ahead. But I was still determined to do something. Okay, so the setting for this is the Tollgate Cafe, Embankment Road in Bembridge, and I thought, well, for several reasons I thought this would be good to come here, and I'd do it because it's quiet enough for me to come and do what I want to do. Plus I like to come here in the summer because I like to go down to the small beach, which you can see part of it just behind where I'm sat, and as you can see behind me in the far distance is the Downs with the embankment road which runs around the harbour, and then of course just in front of that is the harbour itself with some of the boats on it, and the tide is actually out, which is why it's dried up largely. But when it's got water on it, it's quite different. So the things I would normally do is I'd sit at a table like I am here, I'd have coffee like I am here, and I'd have cakes and all sorts of other goodies like I am here. This next bit is going to be the questions, and this first question is from my mum. She's put, why do young adults with autism find it hard when it comes to making a decision? Now, a person with autism has very limited, can only take in so much information, so it can take them longer to process the information, and that's the only explanation that I can think of that would make it take longer. I mean, a classic example of it is I'm reading a menu and there are lots of nice things on the menu and I like them all and those kinds of things, and I have to pick one, and it can take me a long time just to pick one thing. But like I said, I'm going to put it down to limited information intake. Okay, next question. Why do I and others with autism like going to places with water? Now, my explanation is, for me, water has a calming effect, and if I've been really anxious and I've been by the water, it makes me feel better. So that's why I like going to places with water. The third question is, does having autism affect someone's religious beliefs? Well, I think it does, because you've got a person without autism who feels very, very strongly about what they think, but then a person with autism might not feel they can get their view across on what their religious belief is, because the person without autism might have the casting say, because they'll feel they'll be outweighed. And finally, has joining a committee been a positive step for a person like me with autism? Well, I'm going to say yes, because this year I've joined my first committee as a person with autism, although I haven't really told everybody on the committee that I've got autism. Right. I think it's good because I'm using my autistic thinking methods and processes into getting things done. So if I make posters and things and put them up in the club, then that's got my individual thought process, which obviously would include the autism. I'd like to end by wishing Caroline all the best, all the very best, and if it had been normal circumstances, then she would have hosted the meeting. But I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm still going to make it look like it is a session, but obviously I'm on my own and I'm going somewhere different.